And America, of course, officially out of Afghanistan, and the country is under Taliban rule. But many Afghans left behind say the situation there is dire.
And also what we're seeing through all this is that there are some local connections. Let's get to our Liz Birch live now. In fact, Liz, you just spoke with an Afghan refugee living in Oregon now. And what's his message tonight?
He wants to see the U.S. do more to help the people in Afghanistan, particularly those people who might have ties to the U.S. or even the U.S. military, because he says they're no Taliban targets. The images and sounds from Afghanistan show just how desperate the situation is. Shamsullah came to America in 2016, but he still has family there. He tells us he was an interpreter for the U.S. military and came here on a special immigration visa for his safety.
Because we used to work with the U.S. government, our family is not safe there.
And for his family's safety, we're not sharing his last name or where in Oregon he lives. He says many people are trying to escape the country. Like many others, he's surprised by how quickly the Taliban was able to regain control of Afghanistan.
Since the Taliban take over Afghanistan, so right now the situation is very, very bad. My whole family was living in the capital in Kabul. Now they left the Kabul, and I can mention the location because they're not safe.
Now he's worried about those left behind and suddenly under Taliban rule.
They start killing the children, the young especially the young generation. So they're going to the houses. They ask them, "Where is your father or where is your adult brother?" When they say we don't know, they start shooting them.
He's pleading with America and the international community to help the people in Afghanistan.
I feel very bad for them because they are not safe. They are not safe. We want from the U.S. government that they should do something. They should help the people who work for the U.S. military, that they could bring their family in the future to the U.S. So we want the U.S. support. We want only not the U.S. We want the United Nations support, the UN support.
Tough situation. He tells us he and other Afghan refugees in the Pacific Northwest are planning a protest for next week. I'll let you know when I have more details on that. But for now, live in Southeast Portland tonight, Liz Birch, KOIN 6 News.